Okay, so I wanted to talk about this bombshell that Valve just dropped. It talks about 3 devices that they're gonna put out in the beginning of next year. I first want to talk about the Steam Machine, which everyone is calling a GameCube. They're claiming that it's 6 times more powerful than a Steam Deck. They didn't say the full specs, but they did say that it's powered by a semi-custom AMD GPU, and it even comes with some other stuff that I'll put on the screen. Again, I don't know the full specs, but I seen some guy doing some type of coding or some type of I think it was using Blender. I'm not sure what software it is, but if it can handle software like that and it's portable and you can play games on it, that's dangerous. I also like how customizable it looks. You could take like the front part off, and I think it has like LED strips. You know, it's nothing too much, but it is like, it gives it its own like little flair. But the first thing that I thought about was, how is this going to affect like PlayStation and Xbox? Because you can already play Gears of War, I believe, on PlayStation, and they're like cross-platforming. It just feels like the console wars are truly dead. And with the Steam Machine, you can play PlayStation games, you can play Xbox games, you can play all in between and hook it up to your, your monitor. I can see the conversations where it's like, what's the point of me getting, a PS5 or a PS6 when I could just wait until those exclusive titles come to Steam and play it on there. And the biggest one is the monthly membership to pay online and the stupid Xbox Game Pass. You don't have to deal with any of that. You could just play online because it's like a PC. I feel like that's been an issue for many years now, the monthly subscriptions, and people are tired of that. And then the next one is the Steam Frame. With the Steam Frame, you can stream all your Steam games that are VR and non-VR. One thing that I liked about the Steam Frame is once you put it on, it's already ready to go. It reminds me of the Steam Deck. Like once I turn it on, it's already where I was, so I'm able to play. Not like the MetaQuest where you have to press a button. It's just a small feature. It doesn't take that much just to press a button, but something where I don't have to do too much. I can just put it on. I think that's very convenient. It also has some of the same features as the MetaQuest 3 controllers. It kind of looks like the MetaQuest 3 controllers, but a different flair. I believe you can use your hands as well. There's also a scene where a lady is playing Hades 2, and this feature reminds me of the Apple Vision Pro, where you can play a game and then see everything around you. I feel like I don't know who started that feature, I'm not sure, but it having that feature and not being able to pay that much like the Apple Vision Pro is a plus. I still think it's crazy that they charge, I think, $3,500 for that headset. And then one thing I also noticed is the headband. It looked comfortable to me compared to the MetaQuest 3. I like the way it fits on my head just a bit. It is a bit wonky. It's just something you got to get used to. They definitely improved from the generation before this one, but from the looks of the Steam Frame, that one looks a bit more comfortable. Again, I don't know the price of it, so I can't really compare the two really to say which one is better, but these are just small things that I noticed when I looked at it. And then my favorite part is that it has an eye tracker. So basically wherever you look at, the resolution gets better, or they focus in that area to make sure that picture looks the best. I was a bit concerned at first because what if you look somewhere too fast and the picture quality doesn't get better? Would that make your head hurt? Would you get dizzy? Because there's rare times where I'll get motion sick with my MetaQuest. Would that be an issue when people put it on? I haven't seen any videos of people trying it yet. I do want to see those videos, but that was just one small concern that I had. It also comes with a wireless adapter that lets you stream your games from your PC to your headset. It's like they seen certain things that was wrong with different stuff and then, made it better within their own company. Because, everyone uses Steam for their PC for games. Why not make your own console? Why not make your own headset? Which I believe before, I think they did make a headset. I'm not sure. And then the headset controllers also come with magnetic thumbsticks, which the controller that I'm about to talk about has as well. Okay, last I want to talk about the Steam controller. When I first looked at it, I'm not gonna lie, it looked a little wonky. It looked a little bulky. It has grip buttons. It has, again, magnetic grip sticks, which some people were saying that helps prevent stick drift. They're saying that it lasts about 35 hours. At first, I wasn't sure how long controllers really last. I think that's around the average controller time that that they last. You can also use the controller on different devices, so it's not just strictly Steam devices you can use it on. And then it comes with the touchpads that are on the Steam Deck. When I use my Steam Deck, I don't really use those touchpads, usually for the vibration or just like a fidget toy type of thing. But I can definitely see people using it, especially with the, I'm gonna just call it the Cube machine, because it is a PC. If they need to just use the touchpad, it's very convenient for people. They also have this thing called the Puck. It's basically a wireless adapter and a charger for the controller. I think Xbox has something like that, but it doesn't come with the box. I think you had to buy it separately, or it was something with like the back charger where it's like a charger port for your desk and it's wireless and you just have it sit there. But I really think it's just about comfortability. Me personally, I like the Xbox controllers. It just feels better with the buttons and the control just feels better. But you don't have to deal with, batteries or having to always hook it up to your PC or your device. It's wireless, but again, I don't know how it feels. This just feels better to me. And then with the PlayStation controller, you don't have to deal with stick drift. Like the amount of times I've had stick drift on PlayStation controllers is crazy. Like you don't have to deal with, taking off the front or watching videos on how to fix your controller because you don't want to buy a new one. If these magnetic controllers really do help with stick drift, because I don't really know too much about it, then that's already a game changer as well. But yeah, it comes down to preference and comfortability when it comes to the controllers. I was just thinking, like, the fact that all these devices come with those like external things like the Puck and the adapters for the headset, that's another plus for me, because the things that you would think that companies would add that make you pay for separately, like if you think about the separate stuff that Nintendo has people paying for, it's absurd, it's annoying, and it's a conversation I've had with friends and other people about why not just put it in the box. I even think about Apple when they took out the earphones out of the phones when you buy them. I feel like that's very convenient that it comes with the actual system. You don't have to do too much. And again, with the membership, like I don't know too much about like some of the newer stuff about the Xbox Game Pass, but I know that's something that a lot of people have been, complaining about. It doesn't really offer too much. People are tired of paying monthly payments to play online. Now with these items, we don't know the full price. We don't know if they overheat. We don't know the longevity of them. I usually watch this channel where he breaks phones and tries to see the limit of them. I think he caught one of them like exploding. That stuff I don't know. That makes or breaks my full opinion on this. And I don't know if the Steam machine would really, replace the PC industry, because there's definitely more powerful things like, the 5080 and stuff like that. There's more powerful things that I'm pretty sure is more powerful than the Steam machine. Again, they're claiming that it's 6 times more powerful than the Steam Deck. But again, I don't think that it would replace the PC industry or, disrupt them too much. But I do think this would disrupt the whole console industry. I feel like as well that gaming and, hardware tech has been a bit boring. So them coming out with this video, had my eyes open, because it's like, what are other companies gonna do? I feel like Valve or Steam does a really good job at making in-betweens, like seeing what people want and then making it in a machine. Like even with the Steam Deck, that right there was a good in-between, especially the OLED models. You didn't have to pay thousands of dollars like you did for these quote unquote powerful PC handhelds. It was hard for companies to kind of mimic that. I think there was a company that didn't release their handheld because of the Steam Deck. I believe they were saying like they couldn't really match the price and with the hardware that they wanted to put out, so they didn't put out the handheld. I forgot which one it was, but the Steam Deck itself is a really good in between, even for the price that it is. It even coming with the OLED screen. There's companies that are charging you thousands of dollars for stuff that doesn't even have the OLED screen or that doesn't even have the same battery life as the Steam Deck. I feel like Valve does a good job at listening to what the people want. But again, I don't know the price. But I'm excited to see more specs. I'm excited to see more information about the hardware and the Cube machine. I think after this, I'm gonna watch some videos of people trying out all the machines, because some people got early access to them. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I thought this was such a bombshell just to drop out of nowhere. I thought it was really cool. But tell me what you guys think. Are you guys excited? But that was the video, and peace.